What's going on out there, everyone? Thank you for joining me here at GameOut Gaming. I'm your host, Marquez, and today is Friday. So happy Friday out there, everyone. And today is finally the day that we have the new update for Off the Grid. Now, this was the biggest update yet, which brings new items and improvements to gameplay, but let's get into it. So now we have new features and major changes. There is a new region, Midtown Harbor East. Midtown Harbor has been added as a playable region in Teardrop, located south of Little Kiev and west of Marshlands and Salty. There's a new Cyberlimb, the Maxi Gun, everyone. I know we had a debate on this, whether it was a minigun or a flamethrower, because it was looking like both. It looks like the minigun has been the winner. So this heavy cyber arm isn't built for finesse, but high firepower comes at a cost. Overuse it, and it might just leave you stranded at the worst possible moment. Now there's new side mission, the Combat DJ, introducing OTG's first ever side mission, Combat DJ. Battle for control of DJ booths across the island, dominate the zone, and earn loot and XP. The leading team controls the tunes, playing on the DJ booth. Zeros start with the default tune, but can find more in hexes and equip them via the appearance tab. The new street event, the Nuestros Diablos Gang. Now, the Nuestros Diablos Gang has set up shop in Midtown Harbor's admin block. If you're looking for extra loot and rare hexes, pay them a visit. Next, we have the OTG Pro Content Pack, Nuestros Diablos. The Nuestros Diablos Content Pack is now available alongside Scomp's Content Pack. Battle Pass pages 2 and 3 are unlocked. This upgrade includes the Maxi Gun, additional elements of the new Pacifist character set, and the OTG Pro Loyalty reward, Inferno Skin for the Kestrel Sniper. For the gameplay, jetpacks, improved flight control, allowing players to gain altitude, added jetpack overheating as a flight time limitation. They've increased the speed of the jetpack landing roll animation. Now with movement, increased overall movement acceleration and air control. They've increased movement speed when legless or knocked down and added gradual diagonal movement speeds. Falling, they've added a jump off grace period to prevent missed jumps and added landing ledge grace space for smoother landing. Now with the mantling, they've increased mantling speeds, improved ability to regain control earlier after mantling. They've reduced the starting distance required for low mantles, allowed mantling even if the destination is blocked by another character. And in sprinting, they tweaked sprint camera and added subtle shake for better feedback, fixed an issue where sprint could not be reactivated immediately after end, fixed glass breaking behavior when sprinting through glass with slow weapons. For sliding, they've reduced slide friction and increased acceleration on slopes. Added subtle camera shake during slides for improved motion feedback. Aiming, they've added per zoom sensitivity adjustment settings. The aim assist, they've reduced rotational assist strength on PC due to higher frame rates. They've added separate settings to adjust sensitivity assist and rotational assist. Fixed scaling input thresholds for rotational assist when stick dead zones are configured. The new features, emotes in lobbies. Now, emotes can now be used in the main lobby. Press H or the right D-pad to open the emote wheel and flex your moves while vibing with your squad. New features, bots for onboarding. To ensure a smoother onboarding experience, bots have been introduced, allowing new players to learn the game in a low-pressure environment for their first few matches. The bug fixes. For locations, they've improved OCO, Salty, and Little Keeve with performance optimizations, collisions fixes, and object repositioning. And they've improved navigation in several locations. Now, with these Cyberlimbs, for the Bounce Bomber improvements, they've introduced a slight delay between shooting and detonation. They've improved Bounce Bomber's vacuum, fixed an issue where Bounce Bomber's pull effect wasn't interrupted when using Slam Fist without charging. The Ripper changes. I know this needed big changes. Well, it needed the cooldown to be back increased. Let's see. The Ripper is now blocked by Kinetic Shield. Fixed an issue where Ripper ignored armor when targeting an elevated enemy who changed legs. And fixed an issue where Ripper's cooldown time was incorrect. So for the Javelina balancing updates, they have the targeting lock now works on up to 3 enemies, dealing 250 damage to each across all rarities. They have adjusted cooldown as follows. Now for Common Limb, they've been reduced from 40 seconds to 35 seconds. Uncommon been reduced from 38 seconds to 30 seconds. Rare reduced from 35 seconds to 25 seconds. And Epic have been reduced from 30 seconds to 20 seconds. Now Phosphor Fury's projectile now bounces off Kinetic Shield. They fixed an issue where Paralyzer displayed incorrect enemy health bars. Fixed an issue where armor plates were visible while Ghost was active. Fixed an issue where weapon lasers were sometimes visible when using Ghost. They have reduced fall speed when using hammerheads. Fixed missing explosion sound for trip mines. Also fixed an issue where Recon Drone's radar wasn't highlighting enemies on the minimap. They fixed a bug where melee attacks interrupted Cyberlimb abilities at the moment of activation. They've adjusted cases where Cyberlimb abilities could be used before they were properly attached. Armor plates can now be replenished while using Roadrunners. That's crazy. They're trying to slowly make Roadrunners OP. You can now reload while Roadrunnering. You can stem yourself while Roadrunnering. Now armor plate yourself while Roadrunnering. But they've doubled Hookshot's projectile collision radius and improved the Slugger's fire propagation. Now, with the weapons, features, and improvements, the weapon customization menu now includes a pros and cons list for each attachment. They have adjusted bullet spread across weapons while moving, falling, and sliding. Mid-range scope camera positions adjusted, including tweaks to camera shake for LMGs, marksman rifles, and snipers. They've added mouse wheel bind support for switching next and previous weapons, updated weapon traces, and fixed gaps in the smoke trail. They've adjusted adjustable scopes now have static crosshair sizes, unaffected by magnification changes. For weapon bug fixes, they have fixed weapon swapping issues when picking up a second weapon during the unholstered animation. They have fixed a bug where the reload circle remained on the crosshair after reloading, preventing shooting under bad network conditions. They fixed movement issues when reloading after regaining legs. They fixed scope transparency issues in spectator mode. Fixed missing magazine assets when reloads were interrupted by weapon switching. They have fixed reticule position shifts when moving and crouching while aiming, and fixed scope alignment issues when using shoulder switched aim. Now in the lobby, they have fixed an issue where players would sometimes spawn without a body in the lobby, and fixed a bug where music could continue playing after closing the View Marketplace offers redirection. Now the UI, they've implemented a new inventory interface on the HUD, added a VFX effect when players successfully redeploy a teammate using a redeployment terminal, fixed a bug where OTG Pro subscribers couldn't remove or reset their clan tag, fixed an issue where the crosshair didn't update after Cyberlimb activation or deactivation. They simplified the process for accepting squad invitations, fixed an issue on PS5 where the show profile option in the pause menu wouldn't open the PSN profile. They fixed a bug where squad pings were not visible until after jumping from the aircraft during deployment. Now, Cyberlimb stats have been added to loadouts and the marketplace. They fixed a bug where the bleeding state remained on a player's health bar after respawning if they previously spectated a knockdown player, and fixed an issue causing the player's screen to remain red after deployment if the match started while their character was out of bounds. They have added a counter showing how many players have jumped from the aircraft during deployment, fixed an issue causing the emote wheel to appear empty in the gun and Cyberlimb range. The localization, they added audio language support for French, Japanese, Spanish, Italian, and Turkish, added full Turkish language support, and fixed various localization errors. The tutorial, they've improved the UI for better clarity and a smoother onboarding experience for new players. They've added a jetpack tutorial. Various fixes, they fixed an issue causing PlayStation 5 players to crash when entering the marshlands area. Fixed a bug when decoding pro hexes, which resulted in an empty screen after clicking go to appearance. They've improved map navigation using controllers, changed inactive redeployment terminal color from red to gray, resetting audio input to default now properly syncs with Windows default audio. And they have fixed an issue where changing magnification levels on scopes altered eye to scope distance, and fixed a bug where clicking play again with team after a match failed to properly form squads. Fixed a bug where clicking play again with team after a match failed to properly form squads. That happened all the time with me. So now these are the patch notes for today's update, which is Friday, February 29th. And we had some debate here. You know, I was debating with a couple other people about what the new limb would be, because I highly thought it was going to be a flamethrower limb. And some others said that it was going to be what it is, which is a minigun. So we were going back and forth and trying to see who was going to be right. And it looks like I lost, they won. But the minigun arm, I believe, would be an excellent addition to the game. So go ahead and try that out. And here is a glimpse of the minigun arm, which is called the Maxi Gun. Now, I used it, I enjoy it, and I cannot wait to showcase it. So go ahead and you can check out my lives daily from 9 in the morning Pacific Standard Time. And I do have another live that I start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon Pacific Standard Time. So go ahead and check those out. And we always have the most exciting gameplay here at GameOut Gaming. So now let me know what you guys think. Leave your thoughts in the comment. I want to hear what you think about this new update. Me, myself, I think I'm going to enjoy this, especially with the new limb and the new location. You know, something new always brings excitement to the game, so can't wait to go ahead and dive right into that. But I want to thank everyone for tuning in today here at GameOut Gaming. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys have not already to stay up to date with all the latest news, tips, tricks, information, and everything we have here at GameOut Gaming for Off the Grid, as well as that great gameplay. But until then, until next time, you guys stay safe. This is Marquez here again. Peace out.